Be motherfucking y'all. Be motherfucking fucking y'all. What's good, guys? It's your sweaty, tired as fuck neighborhood Jesus. We got motherfucking day one in the books. The weight reduction day one is in the books. Chris Ramirez, what's good, bro? How you doing? Just got done, man. Just got done tearing down a motherfucking car. I mean, tearing it down. That bitch is empty. No seats in it, no carpet in it, no motherfucking headliner in it. Everything. Fry, what's good, man? Hashtag shades in the book, bitches. What you eating, Scooby snacks? I'm eating cigarettes. You guys need to turn those frowns upside down. Doobie snacks. Stone Reaper, what's good? How you doing? Stone Reaper, have you ever been here before? DC5 Chris says doobie snacks. That's right. I don't know how I feel about the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I hope it is, but you can only hope for. Snow Reaper says no, but chat with you on other streams. What other streams? Your name definitely looks familiar. Fry says Honda vlogs. Dude, there's no Honda vlog. There's no recap tonight. I'm so bummed because I finished my work in time to see some motherfucking Honda vlogs, and that shit ain't happening tonight. I feel like you should do like a live stream or something, man. I actually like it when he live streams and does it, but I don't know. Ain't my call. I mean, man is jet lagged. Just got back from East Coast, back to West Coast. God damn. All right. Let's see. Chris Ramirez says, I hope Silent Bob did his thing, but it might be too late for its time. Yeah, I feel like Jay and Silent Bob is like, motherfuckers nowadays wouldn't even get it. They'd be like, oh, smoke weed, but then be like, what is this? Where's the trap music? Where's the bullshit? Why isn't he wearing a wedding dress putting assault fucking getting this girl to put an assault rifle in his mouth? That's cool. I still can't believe that picture of that rapper. That shit is off the chain. Hands down, wild style. I'm gonna need some Mad Lib and J Dilla. Chris Ramirez says, fuck millennials, would get it. They'd be offended. Oh, dude, for real. Motherfuckers get way too offended now. Man, in high school, I had motherfuckers calling me faggot, and I had a girlfriend, which is like a contradiction to the max. They're like, you faggot. I'm like, okay, I tell my girlfriend that. Man, in high school, it was all about skaters and stoners versus jocks and preppies. Let's see. Stone Reaper says a mana spear, like your guitar stuff. What? Chris says the Losers Club, Layman brother. What? Double what? What to Stone Reaper and what to Chris Ramirez? I wouldn't say we were losers. They probably thought we were losers, but at the exact same time, we thought the jocks and the preppies were some loser motherfuckers. This motherfucker talked shit to me one day, and he had this like lifted Jeep. So my friend bought a dildo from Priscilla's. Like, I don't know if you guys have Priscilla's in your towns. But this man bought a fucking big black dildo and stuck that shit on his hood of his Jeep. And that motherfucker came out at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and fucking everyone was pointing at this man's Jeep and laughing. And he was like, who the fuck did this? He's like super upset. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen at school. I'm not even gonna lie. My friend was like, yeah, bitch. It's like, that'll teach you how to talk shit. Bryce says most of those players get abused by the coaches of WTBR. Shit. I don't know what's up their ass. Probably a dick. Chris says we have an Adams and Eve sex shop and an adult megaplex. Adult megaplex. That sounds highly suspect. Like a whole mall just devoted to perverts. That sounds wild style. Whole movie theater devoted to perverts. Bryce says, yeah, we got those all over Vegas. Oh, I'd expect Vegas. Stripper 7-Eleven. Instead of like going in to buy cigarettes and like a fucking Slurpee, you're buying like, I don't know, big black dildo and a Slurpee. Chris says, I went there and plowed a girl in the parking lot in the car. Damn, throwing down. I don't know if I'd want to pick up a girl that's outside a porno megaplex. That might be bad news. Might be coming out with the itchy crotch. You guys want a sneak peek of the gut? All gone. Tomorrow I'll go get the dry ice, 10-pound bag. Fucking get all that sound deadening out. Fry says, let's see that weight reduction. Chris says, met her on Facebook, took her shopping in there, didn't buy nothing, just took free rubbers, laughed my ass off, and took her to Pound Town. Oh my God. Took her to Pound Town. Gave her the pound cake. Yeah, the carpet was definitely that shit was the killer, dude. Getting that carpet out. They put that carpet in so fucking shitty. I'm surprised it looked like, you know how I was complaining about the little gas door lever having the open like hole or whatever. Dude, if you guys would have seen me take that carpet out, you would have probably cringed. I mean, I go over and show you like a little bit of it, but if you would have seen me taking it out, dude, I had to be so fucking careful not to damage that carpet because they fucking glued. What they did was they glued the raw jute, the cushioning underneath it to the fucking chassis. That's a fucking mess. I'll be able to get all of it off, I think. But then they glued the carpet to the fucking top side of the jute. So it was like double glued. So unnecessary. That's not a factory procedure. Usually what they do is they either glue one or the other. They either glue the jute down to the chassis and then the top just is on top, sitting on top of it, or vice versa. They'll glue the top side of the jute to the bottom side of the carpet, and then um, it's not fucking glued to the chassis, which is the way to be. That's the way to do it. And they didn't do it that way. They did it some fuck shit way. So I'll be able to correct it. I'm thinking I'm not even gonna fucking have the jute underneath the carpet because that shit weighs like 10 pounds too, probably. All that jute probably weighs 10 pounds. That shit's heavy. So between the sound deadening weighing 30, the jute weighs 10. That's 40 pounds right there. Shaving that off. Um, and the seat belts and all the shit else I took out of there. We're looking at like 50 to 70 pounds, somewhere in that area. I'm honestly shooting if we could get in the low 2400s weight class, like little over 2400, maybe 2430 or 40 or something. That shit would be nice. Fry says, give her that Poundstein shake. Chris says, got a little rust in my spare wheel location, but I'm going to sand it down and delete everything in the hash. What do you mean delete everything in the hash? Just get rid of the spare tire, and are you going to get rid of the subwoofer too? That subwoofer's killer, man. I love that Bose subwoofer. I got, what you can do, you don't have to run a spare tire, but you can still run that Bose subwoofer. All you got to do is find something that's solid and not made out of like metal or plastic. That is like a spacer. You know what I'm saying? Chris says, I'm not a Type S. I'm a base, so no sub for me. Oh, okay, gotcha. Damn, that sucks. Man, that Type S is killer for that Bose sound system. Fucking just delete the head unit, get a Pioneer, whatever head unit you want to get, and you got the Bose side speakers in the back and the door speakers and the tweeters, and you got the sub. It's a really fucking nice stock stereo system. That's why I don't upgrade it, because I'm not trying to add weight with a bunch of amps and subs. Like, it's just not my style. It's not that I don't like listening to loud music, but honestly, with the head unit, you can crank it pretty fucking loud. It's really not much of a need unless you're trying to just like rattle your windows out or something. Stone Reaper says, found a sweet 6.4, but messed up and told my son about it, and he bought it. We're working on it now. Nice. Like what, a 64? Like what 6.4? You talking like a Cutlass, or what are we talking about? Impala. Chris says, but every panel, everything from the seats back, nothing, straight delete. Yeah, that's how mine is. Fucking anything from the seat back, like all those trim panels and shit, I don't run them. There's no need. It's just dead weight. And if you're not running a spare tire, you can get rid of the styrofoam piece and like all that shit. Not that that's really a weight savings, just I think it kind of looks ugly. It kind of looks silly. And like the little covering carpet and all that shit, I don't really fuck with that. Kind of like that gutted look in the back. Snow Reaper says Bel Air 2-door. Wow, nice. How much did you land that for? A 64 Bel Air? How much you score that for, if you don't mind me asking? And while you tell me that, I'm going to get my coffee. It's ready. And I'm back. Stone Reaper says $1,500. No, for the body, no motor or transmission, solid, little rust. Dude, honestly, that's not that bad for a '64 Bel Air. Shit, I feel like a chassis, just a shell, would probably go for about $4 or $5 grand. Chris Ramirez says, I'll be back. Gonna go outside, help my dad with the brakes. Hell yeah, that's what it's all about. Dude, this pepper bacon, fire. So what's everybody getting into tonight? What's on the agenda? Stone Reaper says got a great interior. Oh, nice. So you got a steal on that. 1,500 with a shell with interior, and just needs a motor and trans and some restoration. Dude, that's not that bad. Hold on. Like a running Bel Air in good shape is like 20. One that needs a lot of work but it still runs and drives is like 5. This one's a 4-door though. I feel like the 2-door ones are probably more desirable. Yeah, this 64 is like a, I forget what they call this color. It's like galaxy gray or whatever the fuck it is. 64 Bel Air 2-door, 3-speed, straight 6, new front and rear suspension, all leather interior including headliner. Car is titled and insured in my name, yada yada. Yeah, that fucking interior, like 2-door Bel Air from '64. That's a nice car, honestly. I mean, it'd be nice if it was a V8, but I mean, for a straight 6, it's not that bad. Yeah, that's a nice interior though, man. Look at this shit. That's pretty choice looking. Pretty fucking clean. For real though. Oh, coffee. Yeah, I was grinding out that fucking gut in that car today, man. I started at 5:30, and it's like I've been done for like 30-40 minutes. So I got done in less than 3 hours. Because I wasn't rushing or nothing, you know what I mean? I was taking my time. Not trying to break nothing, scratch nothing up. Goddamn plastic trim pieces, you know. I gotta say though, man, I've worked like when I worked in the upholstery shop, like I've had to work on some shit cars, Volvos and Volkswagen and all those bullshits, Saabs, fucking Chevy, Ford, Corvettes, like tons of shit. And working on an RSX is like a pleasure. It really is. I know some people be like, dude, you're just saying that because it's your car. It's like, nah. It's really a pleasure working on the RSX. That shit is so fucking easy to work on. Disassembling an RSX is a joy. Stone Reaper says getting parts, got a modern brake system, got better rims and transmission, working on the engine now. Going to get everything and then paint it all. Said and done between 6 to 8 grand in it. Dude, that's not that bad. You got it for 1,500. You're putting like 8 grand in it. You're still under the 10,000 mark. You could still, if you could keep it and enjoy it, or you could flip it and still make a profit. But honestly, if I were you, I would keep that motherfucker because like 10 years, man, the thing's gonna be worth like 30, 40 grand probably. Bel Airs are nice ass cars. Like the way like 57s are and shit, the 50s Bel Airs are now, they fetch like 60 grand. Like that'll be the 64 in fucking few years. Honestly, cars are getting so, like, we're talking like DC2 Integra Type R is getting like 70 grand for a $20,000 car, or NSX is easily fetching 100 grand. Even, dude, there's an S2000 that has 93 miles on it, and they got 112 grand for it, for a fucking S2000. Like 100 grand for an S2000 that's brand new. I don't give no fucks. Ain't worth it. 100 grand. Stone Reaper says my son's dream car. That's why I let him get it. Well, that's a badass car. Is that his first car, or is that like he's had other cars? That's a nice project for y'all to take on together. See, it's kind of the way I wish it was with me and my car and my pop. He I don't know how to describe it. It's not that he's not on board. He's definitely on board, but like it ain't his dream. He's just like a bystander. He's like, yeah, you know, I'll help you get something done. Or he doesn't have a passion for motherfucking Hondas. He likes like muscle cars and stuff, you know. And honestly, he's getting older, man. He's in his 70s, so like he ain't really on the boat like let's stay up all night fucking wrenching. That shit is outside his wheelhouse now. He's like, I'm just trying to relax, which I understand. What I would give for some motherfuckers trying to stay up all night wrenching, trying to get some shit done. You know what I mean? Stone Reaper says going to paint it Pepsi blue and silver. That's gonna be cool. He's had a few, but nothing passionate about. Gotcha. Yeah, fucking RSX is the only cars I've ever owned. I've owned 2 of them. That's it. That's my whole car track record. I know motherfuckers that have had like 12 cars up till this point. Message deleted by Cam. I didn't even know Cam was here. What in the fuck? What did you delete, Cam? This man's deleting people's comments. I don't understand why you delete that. Cam's a prankster. D's Nuts 169. Where in the fuck have you been? You little hoe. He says, Cam, a hoe getting exposed. Cam, your kryptonite's here. This man's gonna call you a British wanker. Eric says, you little hoe. Seriously though, D's, where the fuck have you been? He says, 2K'ing it up and working a whole lot. Cam says, just got on. I was looking at back on chat. Big fingers. Big fingers. Just Just deleting people's comments and shit. God damn. Yup. Man, my brain is like fried. D says we got the wanker and the quitter. Wait, who's the quitter? Is it me or Eric? I know it's one of the two. D says Glidewell. Wait, Glidewell's not here, is he? I ain't seen that man. Was he here? No, he ain't here. Oh, Cam says, oh, it's the fucking asshole that plays 12v b-ball. The battle has begun. Which? One of y'all's gonna say, your name is Toby. D says, my bad, get mixed up with Eric. Yeah, no, Gladwell's. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You two need to take a Xanax or something. Holy shit. Y'all are some wild style. Eric says, damn, D's, what did I do? No, he thought you were Gladwell. So in theory, he thought you were the quitter. He says, nah, fam, you good. Cam says, better than selling out, mofo. This man Cam timed out D's. You two play nice. Eric says, oh, Wednesday. I feel like to make it fun, I should give D's a moderator wrench, see if y'all can time out each other. But on a side note, that's where we're at, Cam. Gutted. Tomorrow I'll go get the motherfucking dry ice. Get a pair of work gloves. And get the hammer time. Get the chisel time. Oh, and other news. This is starting to look like an episode of motherfucking Breaking Bad out this bitch. Man, fuck this charger. Motherfucking paint shop. Look at all these boxes. Look like an episode of Breaking Bad out this bitch. Here's our new paint booths. Here's one of them. Here's the other one. Some nice ass booths. We got fucking bay doors going in. They're making the parking lot and shit. Cam says, I'm nice. D's just a straight out asshole. Stone Reaper says, Stone says, dry ice goes boom. Eric says, yes, sir, it does. Shit's fun. What do you mean it goes boom? I ain't trying to have that shit go boom in my car. Oh, hell no. I know it's like straight up like CO2. It's like carbon dioxide. Dry ice. Oh, okay. Okay. So like if it's just like out on its own, it ain't gotta do nothing. But dude, that shit right there, that looks like bad news bears. That bottle looks like it's about to fucking explode. That bitch is getting bigger and bigger. That's crazy looking. I can see it like swelling up. Yeah, it's about to bust the label off. Oh, that shit's about to boom. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, that shit is. It's like, dude, that is sketch. That shit fucking ick. That's like a bomb. Dude, that shit was sketch as fuck. Look at this shit. Look at the bottle. This bitch looks like a motherfucking. This bitch starts like coming out like a fucking balloon animal. Look, watch. Look at that bitch. Oh my god, dude. I ain't trying to have that happen in my car. Hell no. Stone Reaper says, seen it bust an underground pool. Eric says, I've done it a million times. God damn. What does dry ice do in a metal foundry? I would think the motherfucker evaporates. Shut up. Just get to it. Man, I can't believe such a random ass channel has motherfucking 11.9 million subs and this motherfucker's just like doing science experiments. Fucking pouring acetone into a fucking container with goddamn dry ice. That's just fucking weird. The fuck? What is the point of this? Eric says, D's, you still here? What in the fuck is he doing? This man's putting vegetables in acetone with dry ice. Have a good one, gentlemen. Early day tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Stone Reaper. Have a good one, man. Good luck with the Bel Air project. Oh, I see what he's doing. That shit didn't do shit. Man, kinda. You would have had to keep that shit in there for like a hot minute. Dude, that's wild style. He fucking Tom Eric says, "Damn Shade, you should have blown up the silver RSX with dry ice. Million subs for sure." No, one day I think we're gonna crush it. I think that's gonna be the big hoorah. I'm gonna push the button. Dude, dry ice is crazy. Like this man's putting it in a metal foundry, like a little schmelter, and it doesn't lose its cold. Like that's pretty wild stuff. We're talking like glowing hot red. Like it takes it a hot minute to fucking just melt. I mean, he did a time lapse for like probably like 8 hours or something. That's crazy. But this channel is useless. 12 million subs. Mr. Jones. Eric says it will say, "I'll be back" when you're pushing the button. Just fucking imagine we take the car and fucking lower it into a fucking schmelter foundry. Like put a fucking thumbs up, like some kind of mannequin's like arm, put it in thumbs up hanging out the window, lower that bitch in the metal. Million subs all day. That would get some subs for sure. People like, oh fuck. Eric, I saw fucking whatchamacallit. I saw the worst. I'm hands down talking the worst. If you think your black base model's bad, I know you rag on it and you're like, I'm just sell it $500, dude. Prepare to have your fucking mind blown. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh yeah. Look at all that. And look at all that. And that's the good side. Let's get to the back. Oh yeah, great looking bumper. Really quality. Really quality. And then let's get to the really great side. Oh yeah. Just look at that. Let that sink in, Eric. Just rub your hand on that and hope not to get tetanus. Eric says top of mine looks like the bumper. Yeah, that's Florida sun, man. With a black car, like I feel you on that. But dude, at least your fucking quarter panel don't look like that. This man's car, dude. Take a guess how much he bought this for, Eric. Take a hot guess. How much you think? 02 Type S with, or it might not even be a Type S. Actually, it just says RSX. I hope it's a Type S. Eric says $2,000. He paid $2,400 for that fucker. $2,400. Dude, that car is worth 1,000 tops. That car is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, for real. Cam was saying last night, he was like, for that price, did he get a spare RSX with that car? Did he get a donor RSX? Shit is ugly as fuck. I've never seen that much rust on RSX quarter panels. I'm not even gonna lie. Eric says mine is worth 2,500, and that's what I'm saying. Even a base model, dude. I'd rather take a clean body base model with high miles or fucked up motor than that thing. I'm gonna play a motherfucking prank on Honda Vlogs. I'm gonna send them a picture of the gutted interior, gutted car. I'm gonna be like, I sold the interior. But yeah, I found it funny, man. I was like, I don't understand how anyone could ever get their quarter panels that rusty. Like, I've seen 89 CRXs with less rust than that. Dead ass. See what the fuck else is going on in the world of YouTube today. Man, I don't understand. Hold on, shoddy. Cam says when you get in the dry ice tomorrow. I'll hop on it tomorrow. Fucking go grab me a pair of some work gloves. Because surprisingly, I don't got any fucking work gloves, like actual work gloves. I got tons of fucking just like, rubber gloves and stuff like that, but I don't think that's gonna cut it for dry ice. I mean, how cold is that shit? That shit's pretty fucking cold. I ain't trying to get no frostbite on my fingers. But yeah, I'll probably hit up Kroger or Walmart tomorrow. Go pick up 10 pounds of that. Cam said, you just gotta blow up a bottle. Fuck that. Y'all are some crazy motherfuckers. Eric says really fucking cold. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna roll down the fucking windows and open up the sunroof and shit, so like none of that cold vapor like gets on my glass or nothing. I don't think that would really matter. I don't think it's that, as long as it's not on contact with it, but just to be sure. But yeah, fucking. I mean, are there any precautions you got to take with that shit? Like, I should obviously disconnect the battery so there's no electricity going to any of the harnesses or anything like that. That's probably the only precaution I really need to take, right? Which is fine. It's pretty funny. I actually watch this guy's videos, but I can't stand him because he's a shit talker about shit he don't know. Cam says who? This motherfucker, DC 502 Civic. Back in the day, I used to like his channel, and then I commented on something. He was like, "Bro, you don't know shit. You ain't driven any other car other than RSX." I'm like, okay. You keep thinking that. Motherfucker was getting on my nerves. Best way to do that is go to the local dry store. If anybody wants to know. Pick that up. Might have spent, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks on dry. But pull a little bit of weight out of the car. This stuff is cold as hell. So you are going to need gloves. I have on three pairs of gloves right now. So if you can wear four, put four on because it's cold as hell. The thicker the gloves, the better. These are not the thickest, but hopefully they work. I really don't have to touch too much of it. It's more just like you can break it up. The only tool Eric says, did that guy have a black base RSX? Yeah. Camera just to kind of break it up, and another one just to kind of chisel it up. If you have enough, the more dry ice, the better. I'm telling you that right now. You can't have too much dry ice. Everybody's going to say, well, you only need this much or whatever. Get more. The more you have, the easier the job will be. So get some dry ice, throw it on the floor. Yeah, I might end up getting like 15 pounds actually. Spend like 30 bucks. So I'm going to grab the dry ice and go ahead and throw it on the floor, guys. All right, guys. Grab the dry ice to the floor, taking my time.
You don't have to dump it all on the floor at one time. I actually don't recommend you dumping it on the floor at one time. You can actually, you might hear it cracking. It's basically freezing it off the floor. I've already done the front here. It comes up. Use this stuff. Um, all you do is you just tap it with a hammer, break it up, and just break it up with a big screwdriver. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So, waiting on this stuff to crack. Probably takes maybe. The longer you let it sit, the better. It's just the only thing is this stuff does it does go away because it just evaporates in the what is it, in the air. So try not to breathe the stuff in either if you can't. Actually didn't need another pair of gloves. My hands were cold. What you do is just gonna break the stuff up, let it sit on it for maybe I'm gonna say honestly, man, 2 minutes will probably do it, and then just move it to the next section and just keep hitting it with the hammer and breaking it up. That's all you gotta do. It's pretty easy. Cool. All right, guys. All right, guys. Well, everything's out. Um, Picked up all the stuff in the back seat. Get over here. We got a lot left to pick up. This is all the stuff I pulled out. The stuff is pretty heavy. So, yeah, this stuff's out. There's a couple pounds left. If you want to do this,
He said a couple pounds, bitch. The whole sound deadening is fucking 31 pounds.
Only problem is it's a little messy right now. I just take the shop back in here and probably just vacuum up everything.
He skimped out too. I'm gonna do mine way better than his. I'm not even trying to be like a one-upper, but see right at the edge, he didn't get none of that, and he didn't get none of the shit down at the bottom that's vertical. I'm gonna take all that shit out. I'm talking every fucking inch of that shit. I'm gonna take a fucking fat pair of gloves. I'll hold that fucking dry ice and like hold it in spots. So that shit literally I can crack all that shit out.
Probably just vacuum up everything and then that'll be pretty much it. What I'll probably do once I vacuum up everything is I'll probably go back and I'll go ahead and paint the floor back in here. So once I go ahead and paint the floor and put everything back in, it should look pretty good. So, all right, guys.
What do you guys think about Cam? What do you think about 3M undercoating for the undercoating of the car, like for the undercarriage, so it don't rust? Do you think it'd be a good idea to put some of that in on the floor since it'll be a bare ass floor? Because like what I'm thinking about doing is to get some of the glue off in spots where there is no sound deadening, to get all that raw jute and glue off. I'm thinking about taking a wire wheel of that shit, getting it down to like almost bare metal, and then putting some of that 3M undercoating on the floor. Because I don't know, I feel like that'd be a good idea. Hopefully it wouldn't be too much of a mess. Aftermath of sound deadening removal. Who is this Tatiana? D Lovey Vlogs. Aha, Lachlan, what's up, man? 9.5 hour stream. Not sure. I'm not sure about that. I did a 7 hour stream 2 nights ago, and then last night it was a fucking like 9.5 hour stream, and yeah. Who is this bitch? Just because you're using a sponge. You got to use like a wire wheel or like a fucking Brillo pad or a Scotch Brite. I'd probably use a Scotch Brite to get that glue off. Fuck this bitch. She don't know what she's talking about. Cam says either that or paint, but not much point painting if you're fitting carpet. Exactly. Like I feel like that undercoating would be perfect because, you know, it was just like if any moisture ever did get in the car, it wouldn't create rust under the under the carpet or something like that because I wouldn't see it, you know what I mean? But luckily I don't get any moisture or water inside the cabin, just in the back in the trunk area. But still, even at that, you know. And I feel like with what was I about to say? Even with the spare tire area, when I take the sound deadening out of the back of the hatch and the spare tire area and stuff, like hitting it with that undercoating too, that'd probably be a pretty good idea too, because then what that would do is that would prevent any further rust. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be a good idea. Just like on the floor in the tub area type deal. And it would like kind of cover up some of that mixed matched seam sealer I used and shit. Because that 3M undercoating is pretty good stuff, you know? It's not bad. And black's a pretty like that stuff's like a pretty like uniform color. It's not like flashy black with like a blue car. Kind of looks weird. Because I think black and blue kind of looks strange. Camps. Lachlan says, hey Cam, hope all is well down under. Cam says the 3M stuff is similar to the Rhino coating they use in truck tubs, but a lot thinner. Yeah, see, like I don't want it to be a lot thicker, like the Line X or whatever that shit, Bed X or whatever it's called, because that shit is like a really big rubber coating. It's really thick, and that's gonna add weight to the car. You know what I mean? So like, I'd rather use 3M because it's thinner and it's just gonna coat it just enough, basically. You know what I mean? I think that would be enough to prevent any like metal getting rusted type deal. True story. Cam says, hey, Lachlan. Yeah, mate. All good at the bottom of the earth. Don't tell me you're on that flat earth shit, Cam. But yeah, honestly, if we could get the car in the low 2400s, that would be amazing. I feel like it's going to be, dude, I can't wait to see how much like quicker the car feels with like ditching all that raw jute underneath the carpet and fucking getting rid of the sound deadening and all the stuff, like all the lightweight parts, fucking veil side exhaust and shit. Dude, titanium B pipe to match the veil side from the header back, everything fucking titanium, dude. That's a killer weight savings. That honestly, that titanium B pipe might put us in the like high 2,300 pound weight range. Like that would be amazing. If the car weighs high 2,300s at that point, man, the power it's making is really gonna be beneficial. Things gonna feel so much quicker. Cam says, okay, sorry, lower hemisphere. Yeah, fucking dude, past two streams, like, I mean, they're fucking long as hell. 2 days ago, like that 7.5 hour stream, that shit almost got 100 views, and then last night's stream almost got 100 views. It's all right, for a stream. That's pretty good. Because some streams, like an okay-ish stream, might get like 20 or 30, but getting like 73 and 83, back-to-back nights. That's pretty all right. I need more coffee. Fucking Lachlan, man, what you been up to? How's life, man? Fill us in. Oh my goodness. All right, I guess Lachlan's not here. I guess he dipped out. Fucking how much dry ice do you think I need, Cam? I was watching Ghost Boy Aki and he was saying it takes 12 pounds. But then old boy said the more you get the better. Might as well just get like 15 pounds just to be safe. I don't think I need more than that. Let's see how much old D Mossy got.
Okay, so today is Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend, a good Easter. I actually took Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I didn't even work on the car at all. So today we're gonna actually go back over there to the garage, and I either had to go on forums or just DM people on Instagram and just hope that they would write back to me and help me out a little, which they did. I mean, I reached out to a lot of people. But a lot of stuff I figured out and did on my car, I actually took from other cars that people were doing projects on. on like YouTube or like on forums and stuff. It wouldn't be necessarily like the RSX, but it was very similar. So I kind of just used that and just ran with it, and I was able to figure out a lot of stuff. So a lot of the stuff that I had questions about and I was unsure of, I tried to make a video about it, especially all the tucking stuff or deleting stuff or relocating stuff. Um, engine harness or like your fuse box and stuff like that. I try to make videos about that stuff and actually put that stuff out there because I feel like so we're here. I bring the camera inside. I don't know if this guy will feel comfortable. I have a big ass camera with this fluffy thing on the side. That'd just be funny. I'll be right back, guys, when I get this stuff. He actually gives me a bag like that, and like the plastic bag. It freaking like froze my hand. Like I just walked over it from the car and like froze my hand. So you guys can see all that smoke in there. Crazy cool. Yeah, just stay away from that shit. Hopefully that block is enough. If not, maybe tomorrow I have to probably get some more. But how much was that? I didn't even check my receipt. $25.50 right there. So
$25.50 for how much?
Check my receipt. 20.
One batch. So one batch is probably. How much would a batch be? Let's look it up. One batch of dry ice per 10 pounds, I would think. I think the minimum you get is 10 pounds. I would think. Motherfuckers, oh my god, dude. Motherfuckers take fire extinguishers and pillowcases and make their own dry ice. It says grab a CO2 fire extinguisher and a pillowcase. You only need 3 things to make dry ice at home: a CO2 fire extinguisher, a fabric pillowcase that you don't mind getting dirty, and a wide open outdoor area where children or pets are not in close proximity. Gloves. Dude, that's wild style. Motherfuckers making goddamn dry ice in a pillowcase with a CO2 fire extinguisher. That sounds kind of sketch. Yeah, batch is 10 pounds for sure. For sure. Oh, get all this footage transferred. Eric says 20 pounds it is. 20 pounds of dry ice. That's just like $2 a pound. At Walmart, that's what they said. It's $2 a pound. So that's $40 right there. I don't think I got $40 on cash. Let me see. I got $34 in cash. I think I got like 40 on my PayPal and like 10 in my bank account. That's how broke life goes. That's how that broke life goes, boys. Why's my card reader not working anymore? This shit's retarded. Eric says them blowing up shit. You started to sketch me out with that, Eric. You want me to blow my car up? You're evil. That's some evil shit right there. I ain't putting it in a bottle, putting water and dry ice together in a bottle. Hell no. There's that. There's that one. Two items. Paste 2 items. Good God. What you getting into, Eric? Have you got a new headset yet? Are you ever gonna get Daisy? They fixed the car. It's time for you to get Daisy. Eric says, got a new headset. Well then, what are we waiting for? Bye, Daisy. You're gonna love it. Eric says my $855 paycheck on Friday. On Friday? It's Monday. No, I feel you though. Yeah, my paycheck on Friday, $0. I'm looking forward to it. 3, 6, 9. Almost a perfect guess. It was 11. It wasn't 10. Eric says you need a little some sham. I really do. Yo, where them sponsorships at? I'm gonna need a K-Mod performance sponsorship. I'm gonna need a Vibrant performance sponsorship. I'm gonna need a full-blown motorsports sponsorship. I'm gonna need a Honda sponsorship. I'm trying to get all the sponsorships. Man, on a side note, man, I was thinking, Cam says, love it, you say. Love it, you say? What? Fucking on a side note, in the future, I am thinking about going to work at Honda, I think. I don't know. I'm still on the fucking fence about it. It would be a killer for parts. 50% off on fucking parts. That shit would be killer. Oh, see. Cam says, all my streams behind. You mentioned Daisy. Eric says, then you'll have a lift. No, I won't have a lift. That ain't a lift. Dude, if you don't own the lift and you don't make the shots, like, that shit ain't yours. Being able to use it for like 5 minutes or an hour or a couple hours, like that's helpful for like an oil change or something. But like if I'm trying to like take a car apart so I can paint the fucking engine bay and shit like that, that shit is a no-go. Because fucking Honda dealerships are open on the weekends. They're open on Saturdays. So you get Sunday. You know, that ain't enough. I'm already preparing myself for doomsday. And by doomsday, I mean having to get on the garage floor with jack stands and do shit that way, you know? That's pretty much what it's going to come down to. And that's, you know, it is what it is. Still be able to do shit that way. But I hate fucking doing that. I like having a lift. Proper tools equals a proper job. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Cam says nothing wrong with working on the floor. Done everything on Zippy on the floor. Yeah, but see, that's what you're used. You know, you get what I'm saying. You're used to working on the floor, so you do it. But wouldn't you agree it's much easier to fucking work on stuff with a lift? You know what I mean? See, virtually everything I've done on the car, I've had a lift, access to a lift. You know. A lift is the way, man. I'm telling you. Maybe I'm spoiled, probably, but I like using a lift. A lift equals life. For neighborhood Jesus, it's essential. Cam says, oh, of course, I had access to a lift, just chose not to. You're crazy. You have access to a lift and you don't use it. You work on the floor. That's crazy. Dude, for exhaust work and stuff like that, like I fucking cringe having to get completely underneath the car. I just don't trust it. I don't know. It's like a phobia. It's like claustrophobia. I don't know how to describe it. It's not that it's unsafe. Like, as long as you got jack stands, should be fine. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. It's like a claustrophobia for me. Cam says, I did say had access. Well, get out there in the workforce, Cam. Find another mechanic shop. Cam says, no job. Man, get your ass out there in the workforce. You can't work at that chocolate factory forever. Cam says, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Cam says, when I finish Zippy. Cam, you ain't ever going to finish Zippy. When the fuck you doing that fuel system? You're already getting electric power steering. What the fuck are you doing? Just send me your parts, Cam. And then when you're ready, I'll buy you a full-blown hanger and motherfucking electric power steering. You wanker. Wait. I can't use your electric power steering because it's right-hand drive. You son of a bitch. That's evil. Cam's laughing. It's evil, Cam. Cannibal laugh. Some evil shit. Dude, that's crazy. Look at this 9-year-old girl doing 540s on a motherfucking vert ramp. Look at this shit. That's crazy. This bitch is 9, pulling 540s. Dude, when I was 9, I was fucking getting my shit rocked on the fucking quarter pipe. That shit is crazy. Dude, Cam, you know where that girl's from? New South Wales. Y'all crazy motherfucking Australians. That's crazy. That's crazy. She's only been skating for fucking 3 years. Unboxing, blah, blah, blah. Cam says some talented youngsters out there. Ain't that the truth? That's the truth. True story. I told my pop, he came home from work. And he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "Why are you taking the car apart?" I was like, "Gutting the interior." I was like, "We got shit to do." He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Getting ready for sound deadening removal." He's like, "Are you fucking serious?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's the point?" I was like, 40, almost 40 pounds. That's the point. I was like, this bitch is going to be lighter. He's like, yeah, but it's going to sound like a hollow tin box. I was like, so? He's like, it's going to sound so loud in there. I was like, so? I was like, it's a fucking race car. He's like, I don't agree with that. He's like, that's stupid. He's like, it's your car, whatever. But he's like, I don't get why you're doing that. I was like, dude, I was like, this car is not comfortable in the slightest. It's barely even daily drivable. But he was like, do what you want. He's like, but that shit is going to be so loud in there. He's like, it's going to be unbearable. I was like, I mean, it's still going to have carpet in it. It's still going to have fucking seats and carpet in it. It's still going to be fine. You know? But he's like, 40 pounds ain't that much. And I was like, yeah, it is. I was like, 40 pounds? I was like, you car lose 40 pounds? I was like, dude, imagine if we lost 40 pounds. Like, we'd be stoked. Imagine if you lost 40 pounds. You'd be having a fucking party. He's like, yeah, that is true. It's funny when you put things into perspective, like. But he's like, it's not like you're on the racetrack or something. He's like, 40 pounds on the racetrack. I was like, yeah, but I plan on tracking this car. He's like, you do? He's like, you better not wreck that shit. I was like, trust me, I don't plan on wrecking. Eric says 40 pounds is no more tasty burgers. Shit, if I lost 40 pounds on top of the 40 pounds the car lost, that'd be 80 pounds. Dude, I'll be excited like when we get a set of lightweight wheels, like really lightweight wheels, like either those RG1s or some CE28 SLs. Dude, save 5 pounds a wheel. Holy shit. That'd be all right. Eric says you can eat dry ice. Get a frozen esophagus and stomach. Ugh. Talk about a brain freeze, bro. You'd fucking probably die. Eric says, "Oh, you would probably die for sure. Yeah, it free. You probably wouldn't be able to breathe because it's CO2. It's what you breathe out. And you're like, it'd be like getting in your airway, like getting mixed in with your oxygen. It'd probably like cancel out your oxygen or something. Fuck you up." Oh shit! You know what I realized? Fuck. What time's the Deuce come on tonight? Yeah, they got a new season of the Deuce. And you guys ever watch the Deuce? That fucking show is wild style. PM, so I already missed that shit. Yeah, shit'll be on tonight though, probably like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'll watch that shit. Yeah, show. If you guys want to see a crazy ass show, check out the Deuce. That shit is a wild ass show. It's like whole like pimps, hookers, like 70s and 80s, like New York fucking crazy shit, mafia. It's a wild style show. Cam says, check Taj Farrant, a young Aussie guitarist. What the fuck? This man's like 8. What the fuck?
Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here on the couch at Norman's Rare Guitars. We're here with our new buddy Taj Farrant is in town. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, good.
Where are you from?
Australia.
From Australia. You guys made
Wait.
Yeah, good.
Where are you from?
Australia.
From Australia. You guys made a long trip.
I'm listening to the pronunciation.
Yeah, good.
Where are you from?
Australia.
From Australia. You guys made a long trip.
Australia.
This is a last minute trip for you guys. You got some special news that brought you to LA this trip?
I got sponsored by Gibson.
Gibson. Nice. And you're already sponsored by Shure, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be playing at the NAMM show at Shure's booth?
Yeah, that's so good.
And you'll be inking your deal with Gibson guitars. What do you got right here? This is from the late 1960s here. SG Melody Maker, 3 pickups. Why don't you let everybody at home hear what this thing can do? Check this out, Taj Farrant.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, for 9, he's fucking damn good. He's pretty good.
Don Barron, all the way over from Australia.
Y'all are about to get your minds blown.
Oh god, my mind's already blown. Fucking Ellen DeGeneres. I can't stand Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. More like degenerate. Oh, nice. He's got a nice amp set up. Fucking Fridman amps. Yeah, for a 9-year-old, this kid's fucking bee's knees. Like, I was fucking playing basketball, riding a skateboard when I was 9. Dude, I find it funny, like, he's playing, like, full-size guitars and he's 9. He's playing, a grown person's guitar. That's just funny. Cam says, check some other vids. Well, shit, man, I just watched 2. God damn. Yeah, he's good, though. Motherfucking child prodigies out there.
Welcome to my channel, and today I'm chatting from my room to play comfortably on the solo board games.
Check that you can't see, put your head up. But let me zoom in. No, there's no gap. Alright, ready?
Killing it. Dude, I hate to think how fucking nasty this kid's gonna be when he's like 20. Dude, that tone is like Gilmore for sure. That's pretty crazy. Like not just the playing, but like the tone of the guitar. Very David Gilmour for sure. And Gilmour played this shit on Strat. This is on a fucking Gibson SG with humbuckers. Yeah, kid's good for sure. For sure. Fucking let's see. Keep Gunning had a podcast 4 hours ago. How the fuck did I not get a notification for that? Fuck it. I'll watch it later. Oh my god. Eric says gotta hit the bed for 4:45 comes fast. Jesus. You're a nut, Eric. That's insane. Have a good one, man. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna cash out too. I think it's time to eat some food and chill out. It's not gonna be a long one tonight because I got to get up early. Well, not 4:45 early, but try to get up by at least 8 or 9 and fucking go grab this dry ice and just knock this shit out. You know what I mean? Because yeah, need to do it. But thanks for watching, guys. It was good kicking with some of y'all. Fucking keep y'all posted. What I might try to do also while I'm eating, I might try to edit one of these videos, get the first weight reduction episode 1 and maybe episode 2, or maybe merge them together or something like that, because they're pretty small, honestly. Like the first one's just me deleting a fucking washer bottle. I mean, that's not really enough for a whole episode. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Keep on the lookout. You guys have a good night. Be motherfucking y'all.